What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Isaiah from Carpool Chats. I'm in my guy Stephen Wang's car right now.
What's up? What's up?
Listen, I'm not going to talk about the Super Bowl because, I'm really, really depressed right now and emotionally devastated from that. And I'm just going to dive into all of that on Fan Response on Wednesday with Steven and Ryan. Make sure you guys go check that out. But what I'm here to talk to you guys today about is, by the way, before I get into it, I want to give a shout out to my man Collin Sexton of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Everybody has been hating on Collin Sexton since he started his NBA career, saying, oh, he doesn't pass a lot, stuff like that. But listen, the guy, since January started, since 2020 started, the guy has been averaging 25 points per game. I know a lot of you guys might look at his assist numbers and might be like, oh, he doesn't have that many assists. But Collin Sexton is a natural shooting guard. He's not a point guard. The Cavaliers just use him as a point guard because they don't have anyone to run their offense. It's like what the Suns did with Devin Booker. So I don't want to hear any of that hating on Collin Sexton anymore. That boy is special. He's going to be a superstar in this league. And keep it up, young bull. Keep balling out, baby. Anyways, the topic that we are here to talk about is, I know the football season just ended, but it is time to look ahead to 2020. And me and Steven are going to give you our one prediction that we think will happen for the 2020 football season. It could be NFL, it could be college football. I'm going to go first. I'm going to go really bold here. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Kedon Slovis will lead the University of Southern California to the Pac-12 title and win the Heisman Trophy. Damn, we don't got any sound effects for that?
Man, that's crazy.
It
could happen. I think USC would need to win the Pac-12 for that to happen.
The reason why is this. You guys know how much I've been admiring Kedon Slovis. I think he's going to be the best quarterback to ever come out of USC. He's just really, really talented. He put up great numbers as a freshman. And listen, that was only as a freshman. He's going to continue to grow and develop. And with another year in the system of Graham Harrell and Clay Helton, I believe he's going to get even better. I believe that he's going to have a tremendous 2020. USC is going to win the Pac-12 because offensively, they're already really great. Defensively, they just got one of the best defensive coordinators available in Todd Orlando. I think USC has the pieces, and as much as I hate to say it, Clay Helton and USC is going to win the Pac-12 because the Pac-12 is going to be extremely weak next year, and Slovis is going to be the best quarterback in the Pac-12, and I just believe that he has a tremendous campaign in 2020 and wins the Heisman. That's my bold prediction. What's yours, Steven?
All right. So
it could be NFL or college, whatever you want.
My prediction is that the Baltimore Ravens will once again finish with the best record in the NFL, and they will meet the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl. All eyes are going to be on the Kansas City Chiefs and the Niners coming into this next season. So while I do think this is the next Cavs Warriors, I think the difference here is it takes just one gap here to get it back on track, and I think this is kind of the window where Lamar Jackson and Russell Wilson really prove their mettle and perform at an elite level in the playoffs. Once again for Russell Wilson and for the first time for Lamar Jackson. Look for a Ravens-Seahawks Super Bowl.
All right, and the last thing we got to talk about is the NBA trade deadline is on Thursday. It's 3-4 days away. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to make a prediction for a trade that we think will or will not happen. For me, my prediction is that the Los Angeles Lakers will not trade Kyle Kuzma. Everybody that has been out there has been chirping, saying the Lakers need to get rid of Kyle Kuzma. He's a bad fit, stuff like that. Listen, shut the hell up. Y'all don't know what you're talking about, man. Kyle Kuzma is an extraordinary player. He's really, really young. And if you trade him, you're probably not going to get back the same amount of value that you're going to get back for Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma is a great player. You're not going to get back enough value for him. Plus, you need a guy that can come off the bench like a Lou Williams for the playoffs. Kyle Kuzma's that kind of Lou Williams. When LeBron and AD go to the bench, Kyle Kuzma can come in and give you some quick scoring. That's what he is. He's a scorer. He can come in and give you some quick scoring. If I'm the Lakers, if I'm Rob Pelinka, I'd be crazy to trade Kyle Kuzma. How about you?
All right, man.
What's your thoughts on Kyle Kuzma, by the way?
Kyle Kuzma is a solid shooter, 3-and-D guy. I think he's necessary for the Lakers championship DNA, although maybe not completely necessary. We've seen what LeBron and AD are capable of, but I don't believe that there are going to be any major shakeups in this NBA deadline. I truly don't believe that. I've heard sources around Clint Capella. Listen, that trade's not going to happen.
No way.
He's getting paid too much right now relative to the league, but at the same time, he provides an invaluable service to the Rockets, which is offensive and defensive rebounding. That's going to matter when the playoffs get more physical. My one big prediction is that the Miami Heat are going to land Danilo Gallinari with a first and second round pick. They need scoring beyond Jimmy Butler, beyond Tyler Hero. They need a veteran presence. I know it's not going to splash mountains or it's not going to severely shift the market, but Danilo Gallinari may give the Heat the necessary fuel off the bench or as a starter to push them over the edge over teams like the Sixers and the Celtics.
Nice. And, dude, lastly, what do you think about... You heard my comments about Collin Sexton in the beginning, right? How much people are hating on him, that he's not assisting a lot, that he's just scoring. What is your take on that? Like, I had this conversation with a guy on Twitter, like, just a couple minutes ago, and I was, like, telling him, like, he was like, oh, Collin Sexton, he's not a good player because he doesn't have that many assists. And I was like, dude, it's because, number one, the Cavs are using him as a true point guard when he's a true shooting guard because they don't have anybody to run their offense.
Well, I think what it is Collin Sexton is a more athletic version of a young Mike Conley. He's got a lot of good scoring potential. He's pretty fundamental when it comes to how he can get it done with floaters, can get it done with a three-point shot, get it done with the mid-range and layups. He's very, very fundamental. He's got everything you need in terms of scoring, but his passing is not quite up to par. And that's because, like you said, his natural position is more of a shooting guard. He's more of a big defensive anchor, potentially. We could see that in the future.
He could. He has good wingspan.
I think this guy is a future top 10 to top 15 player. I'm not going to say
Wow.
superstar, but I'm going to say definite all-star. Look out for Collin Sexton to have a major breakthrough season next year, just like Luka Doncic is this year and Trae Young is this year.
All right. Anyways, guys, it's been fun talking to y'all. We got to roll. We got to go do some bowling right now.
Yes, sir. I'm about to kick this guy's butt.
Nah, that's nonsense. I'm about to kick this guy's ass. But anyways, we'll see you guys later. Where are we going to see them next? Fan Response?
On Fan Response, Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. East Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. You already know the drill. Let's get it done.
All right. Later, guys. Have a great rest of your Monday.